Hi everybody, I'm Christy Rose here, and we are going to focus on everything core, all the way from your kneecaps to your armpits. We're going to hit it all. So let's get started in a high plank position. You're going to take your hands or a forearm plank position rather. You're going to take your forearms down to the floor and come on up to your toes. And then flip your palms up. Not something you see very often. You want to flip those palms up so you can pull your armpits back. From here, squeeze your elbows toward your toes and your toes towards your elbows. Now, it's not going to look like you're doing very much of anything different, but the intention is there. You'll start to feel it. Your body's going to shake. Let it shake. That means you're getting stronger. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze just for 5, 4, 3. Now you'll stay lifted. You're just going to release that squeeze. So coming right back to forearm plank, right? Nothing changes. Get a little catch breath. Squeeze the elbows to the toes towards the elbows one more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're just here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and then 1. Nice. Release. Come on down. We'll move into a side plank variation. So your forearm's going to come down to the mat, and then you're going to take your legs out to the sides. Now you want to make sure that the elbow is right underneath the shoulder or right in front of the shoulder. So that's going to stress everything out. You want to stay nice and strong, nice and safe. So that elbow is right underneath the shoulder. Send your legs out, lift your hips. Now for you, this is a little bit wobbly. That's okay as you're building all that core strength. You can take that front foot in front, or the top foot in front of the bottom foot for a little bit more stability. Otherwise, keep the feet right on top of each other. Take that top arm, reach it all the way up to the sky. Big breath in. On your exhale, reach back behind you. All the way for the floor. Inhale, you'll reach all the way up. Exhale, reach underneath. And when you reach underneath, lift those hips even higher so you're targeting that oblique. You can get that much stronger right in that side body. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, underneath you, squeeze. For 2 more, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach up. Take your hand to your hip. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Lower yourself down. You can take a quick little breather. Then we're just going to switch sides. So coming to the opposite arm. Forearm comes down to the floor. Take the legs all the way out to the side. Again, if you need it, you can always take that top leg in front of the bottom leg if you need to modify, just while you're building all of that strength way deep in your core. So toes come right on top of each other. Lift up, check in. Is your elbow right underneath your shoulder, or is your elbow a little bit in front of the shoulder? Just keeping you nice and safe, right? The shoulder is a very complicated joint, and you want to keep it sturdy. So that left arm's going to come up to the sky. Big exhale, reach back behind you. Lift the hips higher. Feel that squeeze, right? Rib cage to hip bone. Comes that much closer together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Push through your elbow. Push through your hand for some more stability. Exhale. 2 more, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach up. Take your hand to your hip. Little pulses on this side, just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower your hips. You can take a rest for a second. Come onto your back. You can use a dumbbell if you'd like a little extra challenge, or you can just do this with your own body weight, so whatever feels good to you. If you want to add that dumbbell in, you're going to take it right underneath your collarbones. Lay back on the mat. And then from here, point your tailbone all the way towards your heels. So that low back likes to come off of the mat. That's okay. That's just your lumbar spine. So as you press that low back down, you're going to feel how the core squeezes in. Dumbbell is right underneath your chest. Extend your legs out 2 inches away from the floor. Now, if you need to customize this, you can lift the legs a little bit higher to decrease the intensity. Lower the legs a little bit more to increase the intensity. So from here, on your exhale, lift your shoulder blades up. Now imagine you're going to get punched in the stomach, so you're going to brace for that squeeze, right? If you're not sure what that feels like, laugh, cough. That's got to squeeze in. You're just going to be here for 3. Hold for 2. Down on 1. Legs stay as they are. Sit up. Exhale. Just for 8. For 7. 6. Just 5. For 4. 3, last 2. Legs come all the way up to the ceiling on 1. Take your weight up to the sky as well. And you're gonna pass the weight from your hands to your feet. So on your inhale, take the weight over your head, lower your legs. Exhale, sit up. And then take this weight in between your feet, squeezing on the weight so that it's secure. Inhale, you'll lower down. Exhale, lift back up. Weight goes into your hands. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And if you ever need to modify or back off, you can always bend the knees as well. Exhale, lift it back up. Just 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Good. Release. You can take the weight off to the side. We've just got a little bit more here. Right ankle's gonna find the top of your left knee. Fingertips go right behind your head. And if you want more challenge, more intensity, take your fingertips right behind your earlobes, right? That way you're not using your neck, you're forced to use your belly. So hands go where they're comfortable. Scoot your hips an inch to the right, and then let the legs drop over to the left. So you're still in this figure 4 position in the lower body. Take that knee, reach it away from you, and you should feel a stretch in your hip, even though you're working your abs. On your exhale, lift the shoulder blades up, right? So a lot of times we think crunches, look forward. It's gonna tweak your neck. Look up to the ceiling and think of hovering your rib cage off the floor so this entire left shoulder lifts. Inhale down, exhale squeeze. Inhale lower, exhale lift. You're just gonna be here for 10, for 9, 8, 7, straight up to the ceiling, 6, 5. Now if you want a little extra challenge while you're here for those final 5, extend the leg out. For 4, 3, last 2. Exhale, sit up on 1. Take your left elbow to your right knee. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, expand those 2 body parts away from each other. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, expand. Exhale, 2 more, squeeze. Last 1. And release. Take a second, hug your knees into your heart, maybe your back gets a little love, little affection. And then you'll switch sides. So that left ankle is gonna find the top of the right knee as you drop the legs over to the right. Fingertips go right behind your ears or right behind your head, depending on what feels good to your neck. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. On your exhale, sit up. Hover that entire right shoulder blade off of the earth. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And this whole time, reach the left knee away from you so you're getting a nice stretch to your hip simultaneously, right? A little bit more bang for your breath. Just for 8. Just for 7. 6. Whole right shoulder blade hovers off the mat, lifting up rather than forward. For 4. Final 3. You got it in 2. And 1. Now like the other side, if you wanted to add on that challenge, you can always extend that leg out. Let's just do 5 more to keep it balanced. Exhale, sit up. For 4. For 3. Last 2. Stay lifted on 1. Right elbow's gonna find the left knee. Exhale, sit up higher. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Everything draws in towards the back of your belly button. Low back squeezes into your belly, belly squeezes into your low back, and you're taking that left rib cage and drawing it as close to the hip bone as possible so you're strengthening your obliques. You're just here for 3 more. Exhale, sit up. Last 2. Final 1. And then release. Rest for a second. Take your arms nice and long to stretch your belly. Hug your knees into your heart. If your back needs a little massage, last little bit of work and then we're all done for the day. Take your arms out to the side. Bring your legs up into a tabletop position. Now the knees usually want to cheat in so your core doesn't have to work. So take those knees, stack them right over the hips to make sure that you're already doing something right here before you even add any movement. Now take your hands down to the floor. Press your shoulders into the earth, drop your knees to the left. Now that right hip's gonna come up away from the mat. That's okay, but not at the cost of this right shoulder. So as the knees fall away, press that right shoulder down. Big exhale, legs come to center. Inhale, you'll lower your knees down to the right. And then that left shoulder wants to lift, so press that left shoulder down, anchor it. Exhale to center. If you want more challenge while you're here, you can always take the knees farther away from your hips. Or if you want more challenge while you're here, you can straighten your legs out. You'll lower them down. Exhale, bring them to center. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to center. So you're just here for 3 more, keeping the shoulders grounded, using your inhale to lower the feet to the earth. Exhale, explode back to center. Last set to the left. Last set to the right. Good. Draw your knees into your chest, massage your spine. 1 bridge pose just to stretch it all out. Lift your hips. Lower your hips back down. Knees get a nice hug. You can come up to a seat. And you are all set for a nice, strong, tall, lifted day. Belly strong. Have a wonderful one.